I'm gonna be all the way out there, all the way fucking out there, just on my own. You know, no watch, no map, no axe, no nothing, just be out there, in it, you know, big mountains, rivers, sky, game, just be out there in it, you know, in the wild.
What are you doing when we're there? Now you're in the wild, what are you doing?
You're just living, man, you're just there in that moment, in that special place in time.
Self-love and inner restoration. I don't know what it is that I'm climbing to. I hear your words in my head. You said the mountain is you.
The worst part about doing this drive myself is I can't sit on the roof and enjoy the view while someone else drives. I missed that part.
I'm scared to let go of what I'm scared to lose. I'm pouring out myself. I'll give it all for the view.
But aside from that, it's lovely.
The mountain is you. The mountain is you.
Big upgrade from the van slip-ons. We got the Vans high tops for added snake bite protection. I was really dumb, I should not have stopped, but this suddenly got way bumpier. Alright.
Shit.
At least the track's better from here. That was dumb. I should have put it in low range and stopped and looked at the hill more. Aside from that being scary though, this was a great view. Partly for the hill going down and partly because it's good for the car to do it every once in a while. I'm going to put it in low range, which I'm always anxious to do. I've only done it once and I've been able to avoid it so far, but I mean, it's a part of the car. It's really fun to do. It's just always the thought of if something goes wrong while doing it, then that's not ideal. So I've got the main gear in neutral. It's currently on high range. And I put in the clutch. Now it's in neutral. And I want it. Did that work? No, that's still in neutral. There we go. Now that should be in low range. If I slowly take off, yes. Alright. Nice, we're moving. It's in low range. Success. The only problem is I don't know the exact ratio of in low range how fast each gear revs at. So if I'm going out of neutral into a gear, that makes it a little bit harder to kind of guess which gear to put it on. My brakes are going to be thanking me for this, as well as my suspension, and everything inside the car's not jumping around as much. To be quiet like this. Back into high range. Don't think that went in properly. There we go. I heard that. That should now. Yes. I heard it click into place, so I think I'm good now. It's always stressful having that happen, but it's also fun. And it's slowly making me more confident with the car. Now, most people would just tip out the water from this, and fair enough, but out here there is limited resources, so gotta stay hydrated. One of the best things about Defenders is they have this like seat table thing with the wings on each side, so I can just be having lunch up here enjoying the view, and the bull bar even works as like a footrest. So it might not be the most aerodynamic car, but it is very practical for things like this. I've currently got a bit of a problem. There has not been much solar today, and the way I'm set up, I'm using a lot of power with the fridge, and I'm pretty sure because I move these mats on top of the fridge and then I sleep over the fridge, that drains a lot of power overnight. I was at 60% last night and somehow it fully drained, which is weird. It doesn't often go that far. I've got the freezer going as well, and the fridge is full, so that probably has something to do with it. But anyway, my solution tonight, because tomorrow is going to be sunnier, is instead of sleeping inside the car where I'll be using up more power being on top of the fridge, I got a hammock. And I would sleep on the roof of the car. I've been keen to do that for a long time, but there's so many flies and mosquitoes around that having the bug net with the hammock is going to be much better. So first I got to unzip it. There's ants everywhere in this tree. Whenever I get in a hammock, I first just put some pressure on it to make sure I've done the knots right, because I don't want to jump in this and then fall down, given there's a rock right underneath and I'm pretty high up. Alright, it seems good. This actually works really well having this branch here, because I can then stabilize myself with that. I doubled up the hammock material, so I got to get this bit out. There we go. Oh, that's good. Hammocks are the best. I was so stressed about this, and I wasn't sure if this tree would work well for it, and it has, and now I'm happy. Now I'm smiling again. Most of today I was so stressed and annoyed, and I had the solar blanket out so I couldn't move around and travel, and the sky's been just grey, and there's no reception here either, so there's not as much to do. But hammock gang, $25 or something off eBay. That's all I need. I should have just brought that. Leave the car, skateboard and hammock again. One day. Zane, I know you're watching this like, oh, Xander's got his car and his pop-up kettle. It's not real camping. I don't see your hammock. These flies are really annoying me, so I'm going to use this spear I made and fight them. I'm officially a gravel bender. I got that all up in my foot. This hasn't dried out yet, and I'm not allowed to make fires at the moment to toughen it up at the tip, so I'm not throwing it. I think I've hit the point where I'm going slightly insane from the isolation, but instead of being like really depressed about it, I'm just going a bit crazy, but also like really enjoying things. The best part about cutting up an orange is choosing the knife for it. Now, Mr. Wick, what can I interest you in? We have this one I got from France a long time ago. Nice little folder, a nice blend of modern and traditional design. Not the most sturdy of mechanisms, but it does the job. Reasonably sharp, fairly small but good pocket size, and easy to access. So that's sometimes a go-to, but the blade's not quite as long as the tried and true open awl. I think this is the 10. This one's a bit more annoying to open because you need two hands, but nice locking mechanism there, although don't always need that. Very good blade, very well priced as well. And this is often the go-to for cutting food, just because it's a nice sharp blade, it's fairly easy to clean, it packs up well into the top of there, and yeah, all around comfortable handle, solid knife. Another option for quick access is the more primitive fixed blade bushcraft knife. This one, best part about it is the look. Looks like it was carved in the Stone Age. And yeah, I just love the look of it. Not the sharpest, not the most practical. A better one for things like splitting firewood than probably for cutting food. Having this really nice detailing on it means it's also a little bit wider when you're trying to cut. So awesome knife, but not the best for cutting food. This would also be my go-to if I was inside the car and had someone dangerous outside. But I live in Australia, so the best I can do is basically pray and tell them stop it, I don't like it. That's about all I can do if someone's attacking me. Then probably my favorite, the Ontario Air Force knife. This one has a really nice sheath, so it's very nice to carry in a belt or something. The pros are, it looks sick. It looks like a Rambo knife. It has this kind of serration on the back, which is pretty useless, honestly. Supposedly it's for cutting through aluminium if you're like in a plane that's got down and you need to escape. But yeah, not the most sharp, not the most practical. It's smaller than I thought it would be, but still I think the longest blade I have. And it has this nice little pommel, so if I need to hammer stuff in very carefully, then I can do that. Also comes with a nice little sharpening stone, so I can sharpen it if I need to, which I will need to. But yeah, mainly it just looks awesome. Also probably the best for batoning firewood as well. But these all have different purposes, and I use primarily for camping, so I have a lawful excuse and I use them responsibly.
So
road's a lot rougher than I expected. Should have done this ages ago, but I'm finally airing down the tyres. Currently this is not very fun. There's been so many corrugations on the road, it's just throwing around everything in the car.
How to brake correctly, how to...
Shaking the whole car. The track that, according to the map, could get me to St. Mary's Peak.
ID in the correct way, etc. According to the will of God.
Turn left.
Known as Kalam.
After being pretty stressed for most of the day and the roads being full of corrugations and just not very fun, I've got a nice drive now through this gorge. It's a little bit rocky, but it's the fun kind of rocky where I can just take it slow. Some bumpy bits here. I just saw some yellow-footed wallabies. It was really cool. I like this spot a lot more. I'd be tempted to camp here with that incredible view, but I gotta keep moving and try and get the last of the sunlight for the solar. I'm very glad for roads like this that I'm in a four-wheel drive and not a van or something. Still pretty stressed and I think very indecisive because I'm by myself, so I don't have that other person or people to kind of back me up in my decisions. For now, I think I made the right choice stopping instead of trying to keep going and then have it be dark and I'm not sure where to stay. So I'm glad I found a campsite. I'll be in the hammock again tonight, which is fine. That's always fun. I'm glad I could find a tree. I think I'll put it between the car and the tree. Still flies everywhere, still really hot. And yeah. Alright, so I've got a PLB and Starlink and a phone and radios and all the kind of emergency beacon, get me out of here type stuff. But I found a new method. If I ever get stranded, the car's broken down, I need to get out, I'll just grab the spear, find a nice open spot, take a helicopter, and then I fast forward that so it goes really fast and I can fly away. That is not going in the video.